Now remember, just 3 months ago, 3 UVA football players were shot and killed on campus.
Now the General Assembly is taking action in hopes of preventing another tragedy. Our Caroline Coburn is live breaking down the 2 bills just passed by lawmakers in both chambers. Caroline.
Rob Reba, Senate Bill 910 and House Bill 1916 would provide more direction to universities' threat assessment teams about how they should respond when they identify a potentially dangerous person on campus. Now, these bills passed both the House and the Senate unanimously yesterday, and they would direct threat assessment teams to obtain criminal and health records for a person who's believed to be a credible threat, then notify local police. The bills would also create a task force to determine best practices and would require team members to undergo a minimum of 8 hours of training when they're appointed. UVA has still not provided specific details about their threat assessment team's investigation into shooting suspect Chris Jones Jr. But here's what we do know. UVA spokesperson Brian Coy says UVA Student Affairs was reviewing a potential hazing issue on September 15th when a student said Jones made a comment about possessing a gun. But Coy claims the comment was not made in conjunction with a threat. Still, UVA Police Chief Tim Longo says the person in Student Affairs contacted the threat assessment team, and university officials then reached out to Jones's roommate, who gave no indication of the presence of any weapons. Around this time, UVA also learned of Jones Jr. being charged in Chesterfield County for a weapons violation. And even though the Student Affairs team had escalated his case for disciplinary action, they couldn't reach Jones. Bill Leidy, the former Virginia Governor Tim Kaine's chief of staff at the time of the Virginia Tech massacre, believes UVA missed a chance to intervene. Take a listen.
But the full investigation was clearly not completed here. When they could not reach the student himself and talk to his roommate instead, there should have been far more vigorous application of interview techniques of any of the other people that he was affiliated with the university, other people within his dorm or his home. Family should have been contacted.
Now, these bills appear to have bipartisan support, and they now head to Governor Glenn Youngkin's desk to be signed. Rob, Reba.
Caroline Coburn reporting live for us.